Give us a clap. Fuck yeah, my dude.
Say hi and thank you for setting up my camera.
That looks dope AF, mate.
Hey folks, I am in a slightly different setup here in my room today. I'm using Josh's camera and I'm actually sitting at my vanity. So before you were seeing me from over there and now you're seeing me from right up here. Where did a dog hair come from? Hi, hello, it's been a minute. I'm also not used to seeing my face right above this, so if I look up, I'm sorry. I'm used to having my like self monitor like way off to the side and not actually like in my face. So today we're gonna do a get ready with me because I have some new makeup to play with. Oh my gosh, new makeup. I mean, I guess it's not that unexpected. I got some PR from some brands and gift from friend and things and stuff. I got a bunch of stuff from Odin's Eye from their Norn and Alva collection. Can you see it? Look at that. Oh my god, look at that autofocus. Wow. But this is actually the highlighter. See the highlighter? Super pretty. Got some eyeshadows, got some blushes, got some highlighters. So I'm gonna be using a mixture of things from Odin's Eye as well as some colors from the Strobe Cosmetics Creepy Cute palette that I actually got from a friend of mine because she had 2 of them and she was like, do you want it? And I'm like, sure, why not? Because this is the first time I'd actually used this. I got some lip glosses sent to me from Scrandy Cosmetics. They're like a 3-pack here. You can kind of see there's a clear, a pink, and then a more pigmented red one. They're these like super cute, like chunky lip gloss tubes. And I don't know, I just had some new makeup that I wanted to play with. So we're gonna do that today. And we get a different view of my room. Oh, my other tripod's back there. Hello, hi. Yeah, how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing this fine? What day is it that this is uploading? I think I'm putting it up on a Tuesday. I'm recording it on a Sunday. And I wanted just to film a get ready with me because not only did I have all of this makeup that I wanted to try on camera, also, I feel like it's been a minute since I've just like talked at y'all about life because everything that I've been making has either been like videos that I have series of, like my anti-hauls, my makeup archives, or the like editing stuff, or it's just been moving content because I've been moving and we're still in the process of finishing the living room and the gaming room downstairs, but this room is pretty much done. I have to have a rug still. So we're not gonna get the beauty room tour until I get my rug. It completes the whole thing because it brings everything together, and the carpet is like a light beige. I want my rug, okay? I want my rug. I think in the process of me moving, I've gotten so obsessed with like following vintage Instagram accounts. Oh my god. Like my entire Instagram feed lately has been that. Vintage Instagram accounts, dogs, and food, I think. Josh and I have gotten pretty creative with food lately and when wanting to try some new things. I actually went to a Japanese bakery in the city the other day called Fuji Bakery, and this place, I really wanted to try them because they had ube-filled donuts as well as other like ube-baked treats. And then when I went, they actually were out of the ube ones, but I got some shokupan. Did I not blend my foundation? God, I swear to God, when I do my makeup and I'm not looking at a mirror, I just like don't blend everything. I would have thought that after doing my makeup long enough, I would be able to blend my makeup without looking, but you know. I bought some of the shokupan and then we made homemade chicken katsu sandwiches, and oh my god, it was so satisfying. It was so good. Holy moly. Like we got the panko, we got the tonkatsu sauce. So good. So that I was weirdly excited about, and I was like, oh my god, I'm excited about baked goods again. Because like living with my sister, she's doing fine, by the way, if anybody's wondering. She's doing good. She's also obsessed with OfferUp, so you know, clearly it runs in the family. Because I was living with her, because she has celiac disease, for the last couple of years, I've really only been eating like mainly gluten-free breads and baked goods, and I wouldn't really go get like fun pastries and stuff because I would feel bad about like buying things that Libby couldn't eat and be like, oh, I'm gonna bring home this box of donuts that I get to eat just by myself. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So now that we don't live together anymore and she's got her own place and I don't have to worry about gluten anymore, I am just so excited to try baked goods. I want to try to bake things not with gluten-free flour. So let me know maybe what are your like favorite baked goods, like especially if you don't live in the US. Like I want to try other baked goods that are like international. Like there's a great place in the city that does Russian dumplings. Oh my god, they're so good. Pelmenis. They used to do a food truck at the music festivals, but that's a thing of the unfortunately distant past at this point. Has anybody else been getting like just reminded on Facebook from like a year ago of when we were like, oh well, we're staying home for a couple of weeks? Little did we know. It is quite funny looking at like posts from a year ago being like, oh yeah, no, well now we get to stay home for a few weeks. We'll see what happens. Not knowing that it was going to be an entire year because too many people in this country were too stubborn and stupid to follow the rules. You know, what could have been? I did post about this on Twitter the other day, but I have received both vaccines. My sister and I got both our shots, and we got the Moderna ones. And my first shot, it felt like I got punched in the arm for like a day or a couple of days after that. The first shot actually reminded me a lot of how I feel when I get my flu shots. So it really wasn't any sort of different side effects for me. The second shot, the first day afterwards, I felt like I had the flu. Like I had like a bad flu. I didn't take my temp, but I definitely felt like I had a fever. I felt kind of like low grade nauseated all day. And it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun in the slightest. Mainly because I haven't had the flu in like a decade, knock on wood. So it had been a really long time since I had felt that and had that sort of sick feeling, because every time I would get sick during the year, it would normally be just like a cold. Like I don't get the flu. It was a day of that. The next day was just like kind of lethargic. Like I felt lethargic the next day and my arm still felt sore. But other than that, like I have had no side effects since then. I'm really easy with needles too. Like I'm very easy with needles because of my own health history of having to get poked and prodded a lot. If you're curious about that, I'll leave a link in a card. I have a rare autoimmune disorder that I got diagnosed with when I was 17. So during that process, I was getting poked a lot. For me, needles and like all of that is super easy. I'm just like, yeah, you know, just stick it in me. That's what she said. I hope not. It's a very non-romantic way of saying that, but you know. So yeah, since I've got my vaccine, it's been smooth sailing. I've been doing everything the same. I will say, I posted about this on Twitter the other day. I've been doing everything the same. The only difference is really how I have felt in just like my own anxiety, you know? Like I'm doing everything the same. I'm still wearing a mask out in public. I'm still social distancing. I haven't like randomly had like ragers of all the people who I know who've been vaccinated. Like that's not... My reality is still the same, except I'm not terrified 24 hours a day. Well, not 24 hours a day. Not the time I'm asleep. I'm not terrified whenever I go to work. I'm not terrified when I have to go to the grocery store. I'm still like scared for Josh because he's not able to get vaccinated yet, but I'm not walking around terrified the same way I was. It's been, I would say smooth sailing since then. As opposed to the boat that's been stuck in the Suez Canal. What the hell is that? The internet has been a wild place this week. Honestly, like, the boat getting stuck. Lil Nas X just completely being the king of the internet. I love him. I love him so much. Like, if you guys haven't seen Call Me By Your Name, Montero, Call Me By Your Name, I made that as my song of the day in my last video. Definitely check it out because it is an experience. It's an experience. It is a roller coaster. I was going to say it's a ride, but yeah, of course it's a ride because he's riding Satan. I just love how little he gives a fuck. So I'm using Third Eye, not Third Eye Blinded from that hilarious balm palette. What is my ponytail doing? I feel like my ponytail is doing weird stuff. Anyway, I'm using the shade Third Eye from the Creepy Cute palette. Yeah, my friend Erin gave me this because she had 2 of them, because I actually commissioned her and asked her to make me an embroidery wheel of one of my favorite album covers. I'll include a link to her Etsy store, and I'll post a picture here of what it looks like. It's so freaking pretty. Oh my god. So like Typhoon's White Lighter has this like gorgeous like stained glass type effect, orange, red coloring on it with a moth over the top. And I love it so much. And I saw that she'd been doing some other album covers. She did one of Foles. I think it was actually just the Foles one that I saw originally. And I was like, can you make me this? And she was like, I'll give it a try. And she sent me like the process, like when she wasn't done. And I was like, that's beautiful. What do you mean that's not done? Are you kidding me? Like, it's so pretty. So that I have on the wall. I have been still obsessed with OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. So much so. Josh and I are looking for a couple more pieces of furniture. So it actually has been at least productive in a way, like trying to actually find the furniture that we're looking for the dining room. But, ooh, this is almost like a neon pastel. This is way brighter than I thought it was gonna be. Ooh, I like it though. That's a good orange. I have a zit on my eyelid. I have a zit right there and it's annoying as hell. I hate it. Ooh, this is such an all over the place video. But honestly, I felt like doing an all over the place, just trying new makeup video. Mainly just to chat with everyone, to see where everyone's at, see how everyone's doing. There's a couple people who I think have assumed that I'm gonna make an entire video about NFTs, but that's not gonna happen because I don't know enough. And honestly, I don't really feel like sitting down just to film a video about NFTs because it annoys me too much. But maybe we'll talk about it just like slightly, like a little bit here. If you don't know what they are and you don't care, skip to this timestamp. Seriously, if you don't know what they are and you don't care, skip it. Because honestly, your life is better not knowing what they are because they're annoying and stupid. I would never try and rag on and shame artists for trying to like make money right now in a way that's like relatively easy for them, especially during a time where like they're not really making that much money and they're kind of like really scrambling and scrounging and not being taken care of. So like, do not take this as me like shaming artists who are doing it. The system is fucked, and it's just dumb because there's so little regulation. But basically, from what I understand it, NFT stands for non-fungible token. And I feel like the easiest way I've seen it described is like a Pokemon card that doesn't exist. Basically, they're like pieces of art, digital art that people mint, right? They mint it and then it gets traded on the blockchain with like cryptocurrency, and people make a bunch of money with it. Like Jack Dorsey made like, was it $1 million? I don't remember. Like Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, like sold his first tweet as an NFT for like an obscene amount of money. I'm like, why? And then Pringles made a crypto crisp, and I hate it so much. I hate it so much. So Pringles, I need to take care of being able to have people's hands fit inside a Pringle can, okay? God, I did not realize that I was gonna make 2 Bo Burnham references in 2 videos in a row. Look at all these hands that are way too big to fit inside a Pringle can. People are selling art, digital pieces of art, for so much money. The issue with NFTs, besides the like very little regulation of it, and so you have people like stealing art and then selling it for thousands of dollars. The other big issue is the environmental impact, because the way that the stuff is being traded, I guess, is it's on the blockchain, and the way that these transactions work is that you have these like supercomputers with AIs, like they're using artificial intelligence in supercomputers to like trade across the internet, tons and tons of microtransactions, getting the price to go up and up and up. So it's like a virtual stock market that computers are doing. You have these crypto farms buying up all of these graphics cards and like computer parts to make these supercomputers that use up so much power and energy to where they're basically creating as much environmental waste as like an entire home's electric bill for like a month or something with like one drop, which is fucking wild. I'll leave a link to a video below, actually. This artist who actually used to be based out of here, out of Seattle, 1000. I have a piece of art of his in the living room, but he was gonna do an NFT, and then a bunch of his audience members was like, hey Peter, I don't know if you know this, there's a lot of things wrong with the system. Please look into it. So he looked into it and he was like, oh no, I don't want to be a part of this. And so he ended up just making prints of it, of the art that he was going to release digitally as an NFT. So I'll leave a link to that video below, as well as the article that he mentioned in his video. How's my eye look? Yeah. Okay, so I used Third Eye and Void on here. I think I might use, part of me wants to use Strawberry Milk as my blush. I've heard it's a very good blush, actually. I feel like I saw Betty Jean use this as a blush. If Betty Jean wants to use it as a blush, I want to use it as a blush. Oh, that's a pretty blush. Shit. Oh, that's hella cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a really good blush shade. So anyway, NFTs are weird, and all I can think of is like, why would we not just like buy art? Like buy art in a normal way with using real money. I don't know, it's just like a weird thing where I'm like, why did this have to exist? Because Silicon Bros have too much money, and they're like, oh, what else can we use computers for that really doesn't need to happen? Because like Josh, for part of his job, he builds PCs, and like he has to have access to parts. And so all of these crypto farms are like buying up the PC parts and making them so expensive and decreasing the availability of them, and like nobody can get their hands on PC parts because all these crypto farms are buying them en masse, which is very weird. It's super weird. Like, it's so weird. I think I want to use one from this palette. This is the Alva 2 from Odin's Eye, their highlighter palette. Showed it at the beginning of the video. It's a really nice highlighter palette. The shades are called Salamander, Undien, Gnome, and Sylphs. It's made in Stockholm, Sweden. So, gotta love the references to Nordic shit, because I am like at least 66% Norwegian. Not Swedish, but Norwegian. Do I want to do the orange? I kind of want to do this color. I've been really liking this kind of orangey shade, this one. And then doing the sparkly one over the top. Because this one's like shimmery and glowy, but this one up here is so sparkly. Look at that. Sparkly. And then I'm gonna take this one. Ooh, sparkles! And then what I've actually been really liking is just taking a little bit of that and then putting that over the top of the mattes as like a glittery topper. Because it's a really pretty, just glittery topper over anything. It adds a fun little twist, you know? Now let's see, I'm gonna put a little bit in my inner corner. Ooh, that is a fun shade. The sparkly one kind of reminds me of the Fenty Diamond Bomb, in that it's like a really sheer base, but it has that sparkle on it. So yeah, NFTs are dumb, and I would really like for them to not become more of a thing. I feel like for the little guy, the artists that are trying to make a living in the middle of a pandemic, like I can see, like I'm not gonna shit on somebody for doing that, but like I said, the big companies doing it, I'm like, what the fuck? What's the point of this? Pringles? A crypto crisp? They're like, the new flavor, the crypto crisp. I'm like, how is it a flavor if you can't eat it? It's not a flavor if it's not going into your mouth. That's not a flavor. It's just dumb. I just wish everybody was as good as the internet as Lil Nas X, because that kid is king of the internet. I swear to God. I like this lip gloss, by the way. It's chunky. Well, the lip gloss isn't, but the tube is chunky. You know, put a little bit of the pink in the middle. The response to Lil Nas X's video has been so wild, because you have like the internet, like internet culture in general, just being like protecting him at all costs. And then you have like politicians who are just getting upset because they have nothing else better to do, or they think that they have nothing else better to do. And I love the kid. Like, he posted a version of it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, where it was literally just like a still photo of a bathroom, like a dark bathroom that looked like it would be like at a club, that was tinted red, and like the title of the video was like, Montero, call me by your name, but you're in the bathroom in hell listening from the other room. What? And I listened to it and I was like, this is weirdly comforting, because I haven't been to a show in over a year. So it was just like a familiar, comforting thing where I'm just like, oh, I miss this. I miss having to hear music in a bathroom from the other room because shows. I miss it so. I miss it. Ponytail, please, thank you. That's the finished look, I think. Do I have something in my eye? I feel like I have something in my eye. No, I think I'm good, actually. Oh, there I am. Oh, look at that look. I like the Odin's Eye stuff so far that I've used. That's all stuff right here. So definitely be using some more stuff and trying some more things. I have used them a little bit on stream when I've been doing my makeup on Twitch. So follow me there if you're interested in streaming and stuff and more of my like just off the cuff ridiculousness, because I can't edit myself there. Yeah, how do you like my room? I plan on getting a curtain for that window, like a nice curtain, because I hate the current blinds that are on it, because it's just like a plain old white blind. I'm like, can I just have like a nice curtain, like a pretty little drape? Someone did suggest that I just like buy some fabric and make my own, and I'm like, but I don't want to. It's been fun furnishing my house though. It's been super fun furnishing, decorating. Definitely leave me more questions for a Q&A about thrifting and about vintage stuff in the comments of this video, because I did get a handful in my vintage haul, but I want to just like accumulate a good amount for people so that I can put like a full video about it, because there was definitely some things that people were asking where I'm like, I didn't even think that would be a question, just because it's like second nature to me. But definitely let me know if there's any things you want to know about vintage, thrifting, buying secondhand, using things like OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, because I think I know a decent amount about it. Like this chair. I like this chair a lot. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. I think I'm done. Song of the day, let's see. What do I want song of the day to be? What else have I been listening to? Oh, I don't know. I've literally just been listening to Call Me By Your Name. I've been listening to Call Me By Your Name, Biffy Clyro, and The Districts. No, who's in the background? Oh, We Are Scientists is back there. There's We Are Scientists poster right there. Oh, it's focusing on it. Oh my god, it focused on the We Are Scientists. Did it? Yeah. Kind of. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not used to using a camera that has autofocus. I'm really not. So like me being able to go like this and getting in focus and then going like this and getting in focus is new for me. Because my camera usually just like chills at one focus and doesn't move. So this is fun and new. Song of the day, song of the day, song of the day. Yeah, no, this is what I'll do. I was feeling very sappy the other day, like very sappy the other day. Why? Probably because it was like the first day of my period and I was just like feeling sad, and I was like, I'm gonna make myself more sad. Why? I don't know. Today's song of the day is Old Team by Mastersystem, just solely for the reason that I listened to it the other day. Mastersystem was Scott Hutchison's side project that wasn't Frightened Rabbit, and Scott Hutchison sadly left us 2 years ago now. God, it's been 2 years. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wait, how long is it ago? How long? Okay, it was May. It was May. Oh my god, was it 3 years ago now? Oh my god, it was 3. Holy shit. But yeah, Mastersystem was his side project that was much more kind of like emo, alt-rock type stuff, which I love. Old Team was, I think, the first song from them that I heard, because like I hadn't heard any of Mastersystem stuff before Scott died, and so I found out about them after the fact, and I was like, wait, what? New songs? New old songs? What? So it's a good song, especially if you love heavy Scottish accent alt-rock bands, because Scott had such a strong Scottish accent. Holy shit. It's been a year since we've all been stuck in this, and the angry and cathartic is kind of my jam lately, you know? Oh my god, my highlight is popping. Look at that highlight. Yes, this is a fun other side of the room. You got my little shelf back there, my little macrame hangy guy, got more plants, got my pretty little thing over here, it's got another plant. How you doing, plant? You doing pretty good? You're doing pretty good. But yeah, I will leave links below to the products that I used. I don't think I have an affiliate link for any of them. If I do, obviously it'll be like asterisk and stuff. Like if there are affiliate links, I will specify down there. I'm not sure if I have an affiliate link. I'll have to check my email. I have no idea. Yeah, I've really been liking the Odin's Eye stuff. If you like sparkly shades, they're pretty good. The glosses are pretty fun. I like this clear gloss. It's not tingly. It's just a straight up clear gloss. What are they called? Lip Sauce. They're called Lip Sauce. I remember when I saw the email, I was like, that's an adorable name for a lip gloss. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go because I've been talking for way too long and I need to stop because I need to wash my face because it's 11:17 and I need to go to bed. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, I'll leave links to the products I use in the description down below. I'll also have links to all my social medias as well, my Twitch, my Instagram, my Twitter. I'm getting so close to 10K on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram if you like my vintage finds and things in general, because I want to get the swipe up feature and I have to get to 10K to do that. Yeah. Also, I will have links down in the description that I have been including to resources and places you can donate regarding the Stop Asian Hate movement. So definitely go check them out, share them with your friends and family, and do what you can. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay home, stay masked up, get vaccinated if you can, because it's super important. I'll see you all in my next one. I was like, do I have anything else I want to say? I don't know. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.